Hello, friends. Welcome to the yet another podcast of Region का राजा. Now, talking about Region का राजा, मुझे लगता है ये एक वर्ड नहीं है, ये एक impact है. The impact created by all MSME owners by their unique ideas, new stories. That is an impact that is created. So एक ऐसे ही impact and story लेकर हम आए हैं. The owner of the business is Nibban Agrawal. एंड इन्होंने अपना एक खुद यूनिक कंसेप्ट से बिजनेस बिहार पटना में स्टार्ट किया है. तो आई लाइक टू इंट्रोड्यूस मिस्टर निबान एंड आई लाइक टू हैव मोर क्वेश्चंस टू यू. हाय मिस्टर निबान, हाउ आर यू?
Hi, I'm doing good.
हाय. हाय, हाउ आर यू? सो मुझे थोड़ा सा अपने बिजनेस के बारे में बताओगे. हमने आपकी एक स्टोरी समझी थी. आई वुड लाइक माय ऑडियंस टू नो द स्टोरी बिहाइंड बिग एंड बोल्ड.
Sure. So, Big and Bold is a plus size brand, and the motive of this brand was to promote inclusivity, positivity, and we saw a huge gap in the market कि जो लोगों की बेसिक नीड्स होती है ना, हम कहते हैं रोटी कपड़ा मकान. तो अ ह्यूज सेगमेंट ऑफ द सोसाइटी को आज भी ये बेसिक डिमांड जो है कपड़े का वो फुलफिल नहीं हो रहा था. एंड द बिग एंड बोल्ड विजन वाज कि देयर शुडंट बी एनीवन जिसको कपड़ों के लिए दे शुड एवर फील कि दे आर एक्सक्लूडेड फ्रॉम द सोसाइटी, या उनको अपने चॉइस के कपड़े नहीं मिल रहे हैं, उनको अपने साइज में कंफर्ट में कपड़े नहीं मिल रहे हैं. सो दैट्स वेयर द बिग एंड बोल्ड स्टार्टेड with a vision to include everyone in the society with at least the basic needs.
So Niban, in your stories, you've mentioned that you are providing a size till 11XL. So wanted to know like what is the idea, like how have you come through? What is the challenge that you have seen so far in the market?
So the biggest challenge was कि starting from fabric production to the garment production, everything was made to create sizes from small, medium, large, XL and double XL. आपके जो मशीन के सेटअप्स हैं, जो वर्कर्स हैं, जो पैटर्न मास्टर है, जो कटिंग मास्टर है, सब लोग ट्रेंड थे कि दे वुड कट इट अप टू साइज 2XL और मैक्सिमम 3XL. एंड द चैलेंज वाज कि हमारा इंफ्रा वाज नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड, नॉट रेडी कि उसके बड़े साइजेस के गारमेंट्स बन पाए उसमें.
Hmm.
सो इंक्लूडिंग दी फैब्रिक, इंक्लूडिंग दी मशीन्स, इंक्लूडिंग दी वर्कर्स, सबको अलाइन करना कि आप बड़े साइज का बनाओ. एंड इट इट रिक्वायर्ड टू चेंज द एंटायर सेटअप ऑफ अ फैक्ट्री, क्योंकि एक फैक्ट्री में अलग अलग फेज जो होते हैं फैक्ट्री के, एवरीथिंग वाज इक्विप्ड कि अगर 4 घंटे में ये काम होना है टास्क वन, देन नेक्स्ट 2 आवर्स में टास्क टू, एंड देन नेक्स्ट 2 आवर्स में टास्क थ्री. नाउ द एंटायर फेज चेंज्ड. अब जो टास्क वन 4 घंटे में हो रहा था शायद अब वो 6 घंटे में होगा, टास्क टू शायद अब 4 घंटे में होगा. तो एवरीथिंग चेंज ना. तो मेकिंग दैट changes in the phase of a journey of a garment and aligning the workers, क्योंकि उनका पे, उनका सब कुछ अफेक्ट हो जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ चेंजिंग द फेजेस. तो दैट वाज द बिगेस्ट चैलेंज इन दिस जर्नी कि आप कैसे अपने वर्कर्स को अलाइन करोगे, कैसे आप पैटर्न मास्टर, कटिंग मास्टर सबको अलाइन करोगे, एंड देन कैसे आप रॉ इनपुट्स जो उसमें लगते हैं प्रोडक्ट बनाने में, फैब्रिक्स वगैरह, वो कैसे इंश्योर करोगे कि वेस्टेज भी आपका कंट्रोल में रहे, है ना, एंड यू कैन एक्सट्रैक्ट मैक्सिमम आउट ऑफ दोज फैब्रिक्स.
So you've started with a production line or you were into retail? How exactly you were like tapping the market? वो region का राजा बनने का what was the capture?
Right. So we started with a pilot project. Right. My father has a retail outlet. उसमें हमने we started with a section of plus size garments, जिसमें men's के लिए we started keeping few articles, and then when we saw the traction and the need in the market, then we further grew into a brand. Right. एंड जब हम एज वी ग्रू इनटू अ ब्रांड, तब हमने अपना प्रोडक्शन भी सेटअप किया, सोर्सिंग भी सेटअप की, है ना, इंक्लूडिंग द range of the fabrics that we keep or the range of garments that we keep. We started with basic casuals, then the formals, then the ethnic. Now at this moment ethnic एक हमारा ऐसा रेंज है which is the most exclusive range, जिसमें 3XL to 11XL हम बनाते हैं. Right.
Yeah.
So that's how we started, and it kept on growing one by one, one by one.
And do you think ये टाइप की ब्रांड्स में परसेप्शन ऑफ अ पर्सन, बाइंग परसेप्शन, उसको शिफ्ट लाने के लिए कोई चेंजेस वर रिक्वायर्ड?
Definitely, and perception is the biggest play over here. A person needs to feel comfort जब आपके वो स्टोर में एंटर करे, जब आपके ब्रांड से वो कपड़े खरीदे. दे डोंट वांट टू फील जज्ड, they don't want to feel excluded, they want to feel have a certain type of comfort कि उनको गारमेंट्स ट्राई करने में भी कंफर्ट मिलना चाहिए. वो जिस तरह की चीज़ें ढूंढ रहे हैं दैट शुड बी रेडीली अवेलेबल, एक्सेसिबल, एंड इफ रिक्वायर्ड कि भाई अगर इफ समथिंग नीड्स टू बी ऑल्टर्ड, कुछ फिटिंग इश्यूज कराने हैं, कुछ फिटिंग चेंज कराना है, देन दैट शुड बी इजीली अवेलेबल टू देम. वो ऑप्शन उनके पास होना चाहिए. So all that cluttered in one, all that combined into one place, that's what we offer in our retail outlet.
Wow.
कि आपको ये सारी चीज एक जगह पे मिल जाएगी. यू डोंट नीड टू मूव टू प्लेसेस, आपको अलग अलग जगह जाके देखने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी.
So, do you think like technology can help you get to their mind easily? Like anything technology have helped you so far?
Definitely, technology has been a very good leverage for us. In fact, I don't think we could have scaled this fastly if technology would not have been there. Right? Which includes everything. Technology has helped us in each and every phase, from inventory management to customer billing process, customer marketing processes, targeting process. So in every phase, technology has been a helpful tool for us.
Like technology can help you ease your operation, but can technology help you grow in revenue side, in like getting more customers to you?
Definitely, I think technology does help in that aspect as well. अगर operations में जहाँ आप एक activity को करने के लिए 2 घंटे लगा रहे थे manually, using technology, if you are doing it in 10 minutes, then definitely you have ample of time to focus on other things. And also it helps in reducing the leakages in the system. आपके chances of errors, especially the manual errors, वो बिल्कुल रिमूव हो जाते हैं सिस्टम से. चांसेस ऑफ एनी फ्रॉडुलेंट एक्टिविटी वो काफ़ी रिड्यूस हो जाती है. सो इन ऑल दीज एस्पेक्ट्स टेक्नोलॉजी हेल्प्स अस टू स्केल.
True. So even we have seen like in there are companies like Mintra, online marketplaces. There are like lot of sale going on there, right? To become powerful in your region, like sales wise, do you think any website and application you make, you can generate sales competitively to the marketplace which is going on in the like in the consumer's mind?
से इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि आप अपने कस्टमर्स के लिए कुछ वैल्यू एडिशन कर रहे हैं कि नहीं.
Hmm.
कस्टमर्स का जो प्रॉब्लम है अगर वो सॉल्व हो रहा है आपके थ्रू, आपके ब्रांड के थ्रू, आपके वेबसाइट के थ्रू, दे वुड ऑटोमेटिकली गेट अट्रैक्टेड, दे वुड विजिट, दे वुड शॉप. इवेंचुअली यू नीड टू सॉल्व देयर प्रॉब्लम. अगर उनका कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आप सॉल्व कर पा रहे हो, एंड नॉट जस्ट थ्रू आवर वेबसाइट, इवन थ्रू आवर स्टोर. सो वी सी अ वेरी गुड रिस्पॉन्स इन आवर स्टोर्स फ्रॉम द लोकल कस्टमर जो विद इन अ विसिनिटी ऑफ 50-60 किलोमीटर्स है. बिकॉज फैब्रिक है, गारमेंट्स है, दे वॉन्ट टू टच इट, फील इट, ट्राई इट, है ना. तो अगेन दैट प्रॉब्लम कि भाई अब गारमेंट्स हमें ट्राई करके ही देखना है, एक बार पहन के ही देखना है, दैट गेट सॉल्व ओनली व्हेन दे विजिट द स्टोर. सो अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम उनका सॉल्व होता है तो दे आर मोर हैप्पी टू स्पेंड मनी ऑन दैट.
Hmm. And then they'll be inclining more towards coming to the store and you can they know you more. Yeah.
Exactly. We just need to provide that comfort to them in the store.
And like similar to your concept, how many more players are there in your region?
See, pan India, there are 4 5 players, right? And region specific also there are players.
Hmm.
So in our region there are 2 more players, and we are operating right now in 4 different cities. We are in Patna, Pune, Nagpur, and Nasik.
Yes.
So every city has a different dynamics, and every city has different players as well. But pan India, there are 4 5 players.
Wow. And like, I just wanted to know that when you've thought of starting this, what like, is there any breakthrough, any turning point, any challenges that you faced throughout the journey, which was a big lesson for you for your brand?
See, we are still startup, right? And every day is a new challenge for us. We face a different problem statement every other day. But that is the fun of working in a startup or having a startup कि आप हर दिन एक नया प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट सॉल्व कर रहे हो. That gives you this satisfaction as well. एंड द बिगेस्ट सेटिस्फैक्शन एंड हैप्पीनेस फॉर अस इज जब कस्टमर्स हमारे खुश होते हैं, जब वो बोलते हैं कि अरे वाह हमारे साइज में ये भी मिल रहा है, हमारे साइज में एथनिक भी है, हमारे साइज में कुर्ते भी हैं. तो दैट इज द बिगेस्ट सेटिस्फैक्शन फॉर अस एंड दैट गिव्स अस द मोटिवेशन टू कीप वर्किंग ऑन इट.
Yes, and I've seen your designs are very unique, very trendy. If someone's wearing it, they feel trendy because it's a very less of an option people have when it comes to a plus size men's fashion. There is no names comes up in the mind. Yeah. So what is your business future plans then? How are you gonna grow it? Like if you wanna make the brand pan in like appearance pan India, what is your strategies to do that?
So the vision is कि people should get ample options in their size, right, and in all the categories. Now to make it accessible, we are right now present in the four cities, and we are there on online as well. Moving ahead, we plan to open more outlets in some of the major cities so that the accessibility is never an issue. And
Hmm.
as we grow our online channel as well as the offline channel, both continues to be in the focus.
Yes. And do you think like with this strategy idea that you have appeared in the market with, will it impact the local players that are there? Do you think there will be more businesses on the same line on women fashion, men's fashion?
So right now the challenge is there is no local player.
Yeah.
उनको मिल ही नहीं रहे हैं in their size, right? So the biggest problem for them is the availability कि है ही नहीं. So we are filling that gap. We are providing them with their requirements in their particular sizes and their custom needs as well, right? Because a lot of things changes into the product as well.
Hmm.
उनके requirements के हिसाब से, उनके bodies के हिसाब से. So we are making those curated changes and then providing them the garments. So right now, I think it's not a matter of कि local players कितने affect होंगे. Right now, it's more of a कि भाई we need to provide garments to certain section of the society.
Yes. And if, let's say, one advice you're supposed to give to the local players who are trying to build their business, they're thinking on a new conception and lines, what would the advice that you would like to give?
I would advise them to start with a pilot. Always start small,
Hmm.
right? Do a pilot, try it out, and then based on the response, traction, grow it further.
Right. And even I would want to ask one thing. Is it advisable to use any type of technologies to manage the business so far? Like in previous era, it was there that locally people would write the bill, they do it manually. There are laborers who are very on a cheaper rate that they'll get, right? So is it advisable to imply more costlier technology in your business to manage the operations, billing, inventory, accounting, something like that? And if yes, like what would be the best way to like get it? What type of parameters someone should go for?
So based on the scale of the business, one should take this call, right? What technology helps you with is कि आपका operations easy हो जाएगा, fast हो जाएगा, but the person should know how to leverage that. है ना? तो दैट इज द मोस्ट क्रूशियल पार्ट. आपको कैसा प्लेटफॉर्म लेना है, कैसा टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करना है, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि आपके बिजनेस का स्केल क्या है.
Hmm.
Someone might need a software which just does the billing part of it,
Yeah.
of the business,
Yeah.
but someone might need this inventory, manufacturing, everything can be fed into, right? So based on your scale, you need to decide कि आपको किस तरह की टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज करना है. बट वन थिंग इज फॉर श्योर, टेक्नोलॉजी विल हेल्प यू आउट. आप मैनुअली कितना कैरी कर लोगे, आप मैनुअली कितना हिस्ट्री देख सकते हो,
Hmm.
नॉट पॉसिबल, राइट?
Hmm.
टेक्नोलॉजी हेल्प्स यू टू सी कि आपने पास्ट में क्या किया है, आप प्रेजेंट में कैसा कर रहे हो, एंड
Hmm.
दैट हेल्प्स यू टू डिसाइड फ्यूचर कि आपको आगे क्या करना है. तो दैट डिसीजन मेकिंग इज इनेबल्ड बाय द टेक्नोलॉजी.
And like my last question on this line is basically when there is a local brand, let's say if I'm scrolling out Instagram, I've seen a local brand selling something. There is instantly a trust issues with me, right? I can like more, I'll be inclined more to buy something from, let's say, Mintra, Amazon, because I know that I'll get refunds, exchanges, my money is not
Right.
going waste, right? So to cater these type of challenges, how would you strategize that part?
आई थिंक ट्रस्ट बिल्डिंग इज अ लॉन्ग टर्म प्रोसेस. एक दिन में, एक महीने में नहीं बिल्ड होगा. इट विल टेक टाइम. व्हेन पीपल सी रिपीटेड ट्रैक्शन ऑन योर प्लेटफॉर्म, इंस्टाग्राम पे टेस्टिमोनियल्स दिखते हैं, एंड देन वी हैव टू ऑफर बाय डिफॉल्ट कैश ऑन डिलीवरी, क्योंकि ट्रस्ट नहीं होता इनिशियली, राइट? वंस दे ऑर्डर, प्रोडक्ट अच्छा लगता है, देन दे मूव टू पेड वाला
Hmm.
payment system. So
Hmm.
initially COD is one of the things which we can offer
Yeah.
to the customers. Like once they receive the product, they are happy with the product, then their repeat definitely will be on the paid payment system.
Yes. So basically, what I believe is marketing and selling online is an ecosystem. Basically, you will have to work on the marketing, testimonials, SEOs, all the presence, everything is like there to get there, right? I think because we check the followers as well before buying anything online. So, yeah.
राइट 200% इट्स एन एंटायर इकोसिस्टम आपको सोशल मीडिया पे भी रहना होगा एक्टिव आपको वेबसाइट भी यूजर फ्रेंडली बनाना होगा आपको पेमेंट ऑप्शंस में भी सीओडी देना होगा सो यू नीड टू प्रोवाइड ऑल दीज पैरामीटर्स ऑल दीज
Hmm. Yeah. Till the time you're settled and settled in the market and strategize everything that is needed. So I think even we have talked a lot on a serious note. I'd like to start with a rapid fire round. I'll ask 3-4 questions, a basic chill questions, quirky questions to you. On that line, I'd like to ask कि कभी ऐसा what is the layman excuse that any of your staff has given to you for leave, for not coming?
So it happens sometimes, but one of my employee who is slightly rigid in nature, he doesn't give any excuse. He just messages in the morning 11 a.m. that today I will not come. So and then this happens quite often that people don't provide information prior. Rather, they would just say on the same day, and that too after the inward time is over, they would say that I will not come today.
ओके कभी ऐसा हुआ है जैसे काउंटर पे कोई डिस्काउंट अपने सेट किया हो उससे ज्यादा बेच दिया हो या कोई रैंडम प्राइसेस में बेच दिया हो कस्टमर लाइक
नहीं ये कभी नहीं हुआ so the pricing is not in our control pricing is entirely again controlled by technology nobody can alter that price.
okay so like if customers like me coming at the store and giving you like any of the excuses that they have given you for giving more discount taking more discount जैसे नहीं होता है हम बहुत सालों से आते हैं
So they would offer you a free gift maybe. That's the hand in the store manager, but not nothing beyond that.
Even the story that you have shared, we have seen that you are from a corporate background. So I am curious to understand what is the story behind Big and Bold. Like how have you started? Where have you get this idea from?
Sure. So I was working into corporate. I was into data science analytics. I worked roughly for 9 years in corporate. I always wanted to start something of my own, but ना मुझे कुछ एक प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट नहीं मिल रही थी कि जिसको मैं सॉल्व करूँ नॉट समथिंग एक्साइटिंग कि मैं इसको आई शुड स्टार्ट समथिंग ऑफ माई ओन टू सॉल्व दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम. But once I was in my father's retail outlet, he has a retail outlet of garments. वहाँ पे बैठा था, and a customer walks into the store, and he had a bigger build. He was like 5-6 XL build था. He was asking for t-shirts, and हमारे पास नहीं थे. And then he started sharing his frustration कि यार कहीं मिलता ही नहीं है बड़े साइज का टी शर्ट कहीं पे अवेलेबल ही नहीं है हमारे साइज में गारमेंट्स देन इवेंचुअली ही आस्क्ड अस टू स्टिच इट शर्ट्स एंड ऑल दैट वो स्टिच करा के ही टुक बट देन आई अंडरस्टूड कि how certain people are still facing such a big challenge कि उनको अपने साइज में कपड़े नहीं मिल रहे राइट एंड इवन द बेसिक थिंग्स टी शर्ट्स डेनिम्स ये सब नहीं मिल रहे एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन दिस प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट.
Wow.
वहाँ से आई स्टार्टेड कीपिंग सम अपने ही स्टोर से फैब्रिक लेके स्टिच करा के रखना शुरू किया एंड देन स्टार्टेड शोइंग टू द कस्टमर्स एंड द बिगेस्ट टर्निंग पॉइंट फॉर मी वाज जब कस्टमर्स इतने खुश होने लगे ना यार हमारे साइज में मिल रहा है अब अच्छा सब कुछ मिल रहा है हमारे साइज में है 10x से भी मिल जाएगा तो दैट हैप्पीनेस गेव मी द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट कि यार ये एक अच्छा प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट है जो सॉल्व करना चाहिए है ना अगर लोगों को इतनी खुशी इस चीज़ से मिल रही है एक छोटी सी चीज़ से तो एंड दैट टू इन स्मॉल रीजन तो फिर तो मतलब पैन इंडिया नजर नहीं कितने लोग सेम प्रॉब्लम फेस कर रहे होंगे so that was the point when I switched from the corporate to starting my own business.
Wow, Nibban. Actually, I was thinking in my line of thought, I myself was a bit of a healthier person when I had to go to retail stores and get it. So I've stopped going to the retail store because there was never a size available. We have switched ourselves to mall culture because of no size availability, and that the shame of no size available in the store was something which very uncomfortable and not happening. So I'm literally happy that this kind of brands are there and it's truly inspiring. People should actually think of such type of problem statement
Right.
and that's actually
Definitely. You just imagine how embarrassing for someone it is कि वो stores में जाते
Yeah.
and the store manager would come and with a very short voice they would tell कि sir आपके size में available नहीं है.
There no our size available. That's a thing actually. I am like I can relate to the brand. So yeah, people should think and create more such brands which can have an impact on region, and this is needed
Right.
basically. Now, even like one question on the tail, like and the technology wise, if you have implemented a technology in your store, which we have seen because we are working since long, so how did that technology have helped you get through it?
See, for me, the biggest challenge was since I have a multi-store kind of business. हमारे stores चार different cities में है, which also happens to be in two different states right now. So managing the inventory and the taxation, these two things was really challenging for us कि हम कैसे इसको manage करेंगे. And the feasibility to manage this uh, complex ecosystem was not available in all these softwares. So in Vasy, this was one of the problem statement that was getting solved. कि आपका inventory management was easy and the taxation जो आपका interest state transfer में लगेगा that was getting handled very easily.
Yeah.
So this helps us to maintain the accounts very neat and clean. There is no space of any leakage या कोई confusion हो जाए. So that helps us a lot, keeps the process simple and हमारे लिए time save होता है काफी इसमें. So we are able to focus on other aspects of the business.
Yeah, because even as I remember, because I was in touch with you when you were starting or thinking of implementing such solutions, you were very picky, very detail oriented. You wanted to know each aspect of it. It was tough for me to make you understand the aspect architecture. I'm really happy that you have implemented a system and you're using it so far. Because at far I thought it must because you were very fast in your thought process. You wanted things sharp, crisp, clear. So like it gives me
Right.
immense happiness for two things. First, you have started implementing the system, you're using technology, and this idea, this is actually very inspiring for all of the regional players. They should actually start like initially it was there like people running behind corporates and all, and they are not thinking creatively of providing some things to the market. So I really wish you all the best, and I hope this podcast inspire a lot of region ka raja players. Yeah, thank you for your time, Nibban.
Thank you. Thank you. Same here.
Thank you. Yeah. Wow, what an incredible journey you have shared today, Nibban. Your story is true reflection of what it means to rise from a local beginning and become a true region ka raja. From hustle to heart and from challenges to triumph, your journey will surely inspire thousands of entrepreneurs out there who are building their own dreams and stepping one at a time. To all listeners, remember, आपका सपना छोटा हो या बड़ा, हर कदम एक नई कहानी लिखती है. If today's story lit a spark in you, then don't let it fade. Start, build, learn, and grow. Because every gully, every mohalla, every small town has a future king or queen of business. And who knows, maybe next region का राजा may be you. तो मैं हूं तनुजा और मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में एक और असली कहानी के साथ जो बदलेगा सोच, जगाएगा हौसला और बनाएगा एक नया रास्ता. थैंक यू.